If you're thinking about moving to Whidbey Island, this video is going to save you a lot of surprises. We're going to share the things people tell us all the time after they move here, like, I wish I knew this sooner. Consider this an honest version of island life so you can decide if it fits your lifestyle or if you're moving with the military. Be aware of the ins and outs before you get here. I'm Jeff Vallejo, a longtime resident and realtor here on Whidbey Island. I have lived on the island for about 25 years, and I know exactly how it feels to make the change from visiting Whidbey to living here. Whidbey Island is absolutely beautiful. It's relaxing and such an amazing place to visit. But living here, like most places, it's different than just visiting, and it's important that you have a solid idea of what some of those differences may look like. So I'm going to walk you through what living here really looks like compared to visiting. Number one, visiting versus living here. The biggest thing people don't realize is visiting Whidbey is similar, but not exactly the same as living here. Vacation Whidbey is beaches, sunsets, quaint towns with great shops and restaurants with great food. It's walking the beaches whenever you feel like it, grabbing coffee from your favorite shop, or hiking incredible trails every day. Real life Whidbey is still beautiful and still offers all those things, but it's also grocery runs, school drop-offs, commuting to work, kids' activities, and normal life obligations. On vacation, planning isn't necessarily as important, but when you live here, you may find yourself planning for things you didn't expect, like ferries and travel times to the mainland for access to more amenities, airports, and big city experiences, appointments that book out, or contractors have full schedules for weeks on end. During the winter, snow may cancel or delay schools and work, or an intense windstorm might close certain main roads, making difficult travel. Day-to-day life on Whidbey most likely looks very similar to life anywhere else, but with less traffic, less rushing around, and hopefully more downtime to enjoy the outside of your obligations. You'll notice a slower pace of life, not boring, not lazy, just less rush. People take their time here, and that's one of the reasons it feels so peaceful. On to number two, weather and the rain shadow. Let's talk about the weather. Most people assume it rains nonstop here because of the Pacific Northwest, but Whidbey Island actually sits in what's called the rain shadow. The Olympic Mountains block a lot of the incoming moisture from the west, so by the time the weather systems reach Whidbey, we often get less rain than people expect. We do get gray days and windy days, especially in the winter, but it's not constant heavy rain. In fact, about 45 to 60% less than Seattle. Summers here are honestly incredible. Long, bright days, surprisingly dry, and perfect temps, anywhere from the mid-60s to 80s. A unique detail about our area is how long the days are in the summer and how short they are in the winter. Residents on Whidbey live for the long summer days, where you may have up to 17 hours of daylight from sunrise to sunset. The winter is drastically different, with the sun setting by 4:30. It's pretty crazy. And that was one of the biggest adjustments for myself. Number three, each area feels different. We tend to break Whidbey down into three sections: the north end, central Whidbey, and the south end. While all are part of the island, each area has distinct differences. The north end of Oak Harbor, the largest city in the island and home to NAS Whidbey Island, is bustling with amenities like a few box stores, more service providers, multiple schools, and constant activities. But don't let that fool you. North Whidbey is also home to some of the most beautiful scenic views on the island and really great beaches like Deception Pass State Park, Rocky Point, and West Beach. Central Whidbey is quieter, historic, and more rural than the north end. The charming historic town of Cooteville has incredible water views, trail systems, and expansive prairies. You can also find fantastic restaurants on Front Street right on Pin Cove. South Whidbey is peaceful, scenic, artsy, and very community driven. Langley is a popular destination on South Whidbey. Langley offers beautiful views, art, quaint hotels, shops, restaurants, and is only 10 to 15-minute drive to the ferry. While you may fall in love with one or all of these areas, if you decide to live here, you'll want to make sure it supports your everyday lifestyle, because the perfect house in the wrong area won't feel like the right home long term. Number 4, housing is different here. Speaking of houses, housing here is not cookie cutter. You'll see cabins, custom waterfront homes, established neighborhoods, pockets of new construction, and even manufactured homes on acreage. There are a couple of unique features to buying on the island. Island buyers often think about septic systems, private and community wells, internet quality, access road, and critical areas such as bluffs, shorelines, and wetlands. Here on Whidbey, all of these things are very normal, but for someone new to the area, you might be surprised about those important details when purchasing or renting on the island. To wrap up, Whidbey Island is a fantastic place to visit and to live. The pace is slower and calmer, the weather is better than most think, there's a ton of outdoor activities to do, and the views are incredible. While you can still enjoy all of those things when you live here, you might find those quirky details about the island life, like the need to plan more, the variances in areas and housing across the island, and proximity to certain amenities as something to consider and adjust when you're here. If you're considering a move to Whidbey, or maybe you know you're coming and need a trusted local and realtor to support you as you come this way, we would love to chat. Again, I'm Jeff Vallejo, and as always, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe below for more Whidbey Island and Anacortes updates, and we'll see you on the next video.